Hi guys, we're here today at the Lonely Shepherd. Got the Sugarloaf in the background, and we're here today to introduce to you the awesome brand new Tupilak packs from Mountain Equipment. There are three in the range. We're stocking two of them, the 30 litre and the 37 litre. I'm just going to go through the features and just explain why these packs are awesome. We'll start off looking at the 37 litre, mainly because the 30 litre has pretty much the exact same features as the 37 litre. It just doesn't come with the compression straps as standard, but they are available to purchase separately if you do want them. I'll put this down here just for now so we can focus on the 37 litre. So the Tupilak packs are primarily climbing, mountaineering backpacks, so you know, climbing, mountaineering, scrambling, all those sorts of activities. That is what this pack is, you know, it's been built to do. So we'll start off with the outside of the pack and we'll look at the fabrics. So the fabrics that have been used are Mountain Equipment's own fabrics. They are tough, durable, highly abrasion resistant. They are also highly water resistant. The seams aren't taped, but there is a cowl inner, like a dry top closure, which helps protect the contents of the pack. So as regards to weather resistance and keeping your rack dry, this pack is going to do a damn good job. Moving on to the pretty cool grappler buckle system. Now you won't see this anywhere else on any other pack. This has been designed by Mountain Equipment. They have tried, and we have tried, to make this buckle come unstuck, but it's virtually impossible. So it's a weird one. It slides on and off and hooks into this little webbing loop, and as you can see, I just hook it on there, slide it down, cinch it up, and that's not coming off. I can do that up super tight. It's not going anywhere, which is very strange for something that is just as simple as that. You know, just go straight in there and right down. And say if I wanted to attach my rope to my outside of the pack, if I wanted to move on really quickly and didn't want to have to stuff my rope into the backpack, or say if I was carrying the smaller 30 litre pack, I didn't have enough room inside to carry my rope, what I can do is I can take this buckle, slide it off, okay, extend it all the way out, turn this pack round, and we have another grappler loop here. Harry will do close-ups on these, I'm sure, and it comes straight over the top and can hook into there and cinch down, and I have my rope over the top and in these loops. Last thing to mention about the buckle, yes, they are metal, and you know, seeing as this is a lightweight stripped down climbing pack, you're thinking metal, that's going to add a bit of weight. The way Mountain Equipment have designed these buckles, they are super lightweight and durable, so they don't add much weight at all. It's barely noticeable. Move on to the side compression straps. Again, I mentioned here that, you know, they're made out of the same metal as the grappler buckle around the front, and they are completely removable, so I can just pinch that there, slide them off, and then from the front here, just pull that out there, slide them through, and there we have it. So you also have your ice axe holders, so slide that through the head of the axe, shafts go through there, hook him on, cinch him down, plain and simple. So moving on to the hip belt, and what we have here are these nice cool little hip fins. They're made of a pre-shaped foam, which is surprisingly padded for how lightweight they are, and they can be completely removed by unthreading the buckle and sliding the pads off, again if you're wanting to strip down and make the pack a little bit simpler when you're, you know, in the middle of a climb. Shoulder straps, again pre-formed with the 7mm foam, which is surprisingly padded. It's nice and durable, and it spreads the load of the pack quite evenly across your shoulders. You know, I've got, like I said, I've got my full climbing rack in here. I've carried it up from the car. It was a good, you know, couple of K walk in, and yeah, hardly noticed it. You've also got the sternum straps, which again are removable. You can, you know, adjust them or completely remove them. It's entirely up to you. I like to keep them on just so it holds the straps on my shoulders, but you see it slides off there, slide it back into whichever loop you want and clip them back on. Nice and simple. You also have nice tension straps on the shoulders to bring the weight of the pack closer into your back to make things more stable. Okay, talking about stability, you'd be surprised at how stable this backpack is. Okay, so they say it can stand up on its own. It doesn't look like it's able to, but I'm not touching it. You know, for quite a streamlined pack, that's quite incredible, you know. Moving on from the shoulder straps, we have the back panel, which has a 5mm foam insert, which you can remove from the inside of the pack. If you do remove it, it again sheds more weight, but I like to keep it in place because it protects my back from all the lumps and bumps of my climbing rack. Other useful things you can use the foam for is a seat for lunch, a little pad to stand on before you get onto the climb to keep your shoes nice and dry, but you can also use it as a splint, and you can secure it in place with a bandage in a first aid situation. Okay, so turning this pack side on, you can see that it's quite stable for a pack that has quite a narrow base. You can also see it's narrow at the bottom and wider at the top, and the reason behind this is one, to make the bag more stable when it's on your back when it's loaded, also to make it easier when you're stretching your way up again through small gaps and stuff like that. It's also useful because if I need to get something out the bottom of my pack and I reach down inside, I've got room to pull up past the kit at the top. That's why it's a little bit wider there. Okay, so we briefly looked at the lid of the pack when I was showing off the buckle, but what I didn't show you was this bit here. This is the pocket. So this is a cool little pocket because it can be accessed from the outside of the pack as well as the inside of the pack. So this is the exact same pocket. It's got a zip at either end, so it makes it easier to get at the stuff that you want to keep close to hand. If you don't want, you know, if you want to keep this out of the way, it does roll down. Okay, I just roll it down just to keep that pocket nice and out of the way. Okay. Also what's in this pocket as well? Well, your standard key clip, but also mounted equipment store this shock cord, which comes with the pack and can be laced through the front of the pack, allowing you to attach things like crampons. Last thing to mention on the outside of the pack are these useful haulage loops. So you've got a nice haulage loop at the front here, and you can use the carry handle at the back as well, so you can lash it up and then haul your pack up to your belay point, he says, as he almost falls backwards. So making our way to the inside of the pack now. Okay, and here's the cowl closure that I mentioned earlier. So just like a dry bag, you got the buckle, rolls down a few times to seal out the weather. Okay, I'm going to stand up a little bit high now so I can get inside the pack. Okay, and you can see what I've got here. Nice little climbing helmet on top, nice and safe. My beautifully coiled climbing rope. So nice straight lines. I've got my stickies, got my climbing harness. See, fit a lot in this pack. Chalk bag, nuts, slings. It just keeps going, doesn't it? Step back down. Okay. So you can see, managed to get my full climbing rack nice and neatly into this 37 litre pack. If the weather's not too bad, you know, you don't have to use this cowl closure. If you just stuff it inside the pack whilst it's unclipped and open, okay, you can see it just lies down nice and flat. So inside there you can see it's sat down, and I can just load my contents into this pack with the cowl closure out of the way if I was moving on quickly, or if the weather's nice like today. So that there is the Mountain Equipment Tupilak pack, 37 litre, 30 litre down there. Both sizes we have in both colours, so get on the website, have a look for yourself. Other than that, thanks for watching. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments box below. We love hearing from you, and we'll get back to you as soon as we can. Thanks very much.